It's the story of a man who works as a bank manager. He had excellent job stability. But at 46, he discovered that his wife had been unfaithful for 10 years. This fact made him rethink everything again. He says, "I need to get my life back. I'm currently 46 years old. I'm a bank manager, and I've been living all these years contrary to how I wanted. I've spent the last 26 years of my life sitting in an office from 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. for 6 days a week, always with the same routine. Today I discovered that my wife has been cheating on me for the past 10 years. My son just doesn't even come to visit us. I realized that I missed my father's funeral for nothing. I threw all my dreams away. If I could see my teenage self, I'd give him a good punch in the face to keep him from giving up on his ideas. When I was 20 years old, it seemed like yesterday that I was sure I would change the world. People loved me. I was thrilled with those around me. I was innovative, spontaneous, creative, and had no fear of making a risky decision. Also, I had 2 dreams that I wanted to fulfill. The first was writing a novel, and the second was traveling around the world. I wanted to help those most in need. I was dating my wife for 4 years. At that time, I was young love. I loved my spontaneity, my energy, and my ability to make people laugh. I knew that the book one was writing was going to change the world. I had 70 pages written when I was 20 years old, and to this day at 46, those pages remain the same. I didn't even get one more. I remember that I traveled with just a backpack to New Zealand and the Philippines at that age. I planned to travel the entire Asian continent, then cross Europe and finally America. As of today, I've only been to New Zealand and the Philippines. Now let's go where everything went wrong. My biggest regrets were only 20 years old. I was young, but I thought I needed stability. I needed to graduate and get a job to define it. And I found a position that would support me every day from 8 to 7 in an office. What was I thinking? After I returned home, I would eat dinner, prepare work for the next day, and go to sleep at 10 so I could wake up at 6. I can't remember the last time I made love to my wife. Last night, my wife blatantly admitted that she's been cheating on me for the past 10 years. 10 years. No doubt. It has been a long time. I don't get it. How could she bear it? Didn't it feel wrong? She said she did it because I changed. According to her, I'm no longer the same person as before. I don't know what to say. What have I been doing for the last 10 years besides working? I can't say anything more. Who am I? What happened to me? I didn't even know whether to ask for a divorce, cry, or scream. I was completely blank. As I write this, I can feel a few tears running down my cheek. But it isn't because my wife has been unfaithful to me. But I've realized that I've been dying inside. What happened to that funny and daring young man who wanted to change the world? Once, the most popular girl in school asked me out on a date. I turned her down because of her. I think I was an idiot. I don't know. I was very popular with girls, even in college, but I was faithful. I didn't experiment with others. And I dedicated myself to studying day by day. I remember what I've said about travel in the novel. All of that was during the early years of college. I worked part-time and wasted everything I earned. If I spent all the money, now I save every last penny. I don't remember when I spent a little money on something fun or something for myself. My father died 10 years ago. I remember getting a call from Mom telling me that he was sick more and more every day. I was too busy wanting to get a promotion. I was postponing my visit, thinking that my father would hold out until he died, and I got my long-awaited promotion. I haven't seen him in 15 years. When he died, I told myself that it didn't matter I hadn't visited. But what the hell was I thinking? I'm sorry I didn't do so many things. I'm sorry that my work took over me. I'm sorry that I've become a terrible husband, a money machine. I regret not having finished my novel or traveled the world. I'm sorry I wasn't loving my son and being a bloody emotionless wallet. If you listen to this and have your whole life ahead of you, please don't abandon your dreams. Focus on your true passions and spend all your energy on them. Please do something with your life while you're young. Don't you feel your head for 20 years? Don't forget your friends and your family. Please don't waste your life as I did. Just don't be like me. It's the only thing I can do or say right now. Without a doubt a strong message, but it is the truth. I think many people think that life is long and there's time for everything, but that's not the case. Sometimes we prefer to continue working in our free time, but we don't realize other things are more important, like friends and family, most of all.